So on the day of my birth, Miss Cohen, I tried taking this plastic knife and try slitting my wrist, both of them, but it wasn't working. So I tried doing it like several times, and then I tried sawing through my wrists with the plastic knife on both of them. And then the nurse came and asked, "What am I doing?" And I told her the truth, and then she started crying, and she was saying, and pressed the nurse button, and the nurse and everyone came. She called for help, and everyone Dad came back from the bathroom and wondering why everyone was straining me, and I said, and I kept on yelling, "Let me do it, let me do it," and they were straining me, and the dad says told them to get their hands off of me from restraining me, and the nurse tries explaining, "We're trying to stop your son from hurting himself," and the kid and the dad said, "How's the kid going to hurt himself? He's a baby." Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And they listened to him, which wasn't probably a good idea. You probably should have let them do what they're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Looking back.
Yeah.
And this nurse brought me some medicine called Zoloft, and it was the same nurse that first nurse that was training me, holding me down, and I was 0 then, and it was the day of my birth, and I took the medicine after I told Dad I didn't have depression, because this was after he yelled at me saying, "Do I have depression?" And says, he said to the nurse that you're brainwashing my son, and told the nurse to get lost. And then when the nurse came in to bring the Zoloft again at midnight, in the 12 o'clock in the morning. No, it wasn't 12 o'clock in the morning. It was 4 o'clock in the morning, right? Yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I took the medicine. Then Dad did this and told me to spit it out, and I did. He thought he was protecting me, but he wasn't. Are you okay, Dad?
Yeah.
So, the first time I took the medicine, I told Dad I want to be healthy. That was my way of saying to myself that I really am depressed, and I was lying the first time when I said I wasn't. The nurse tried to say you're scaring your kid by yelling at him, and he says, "No, you're scaring the kid. You're scaring my kid by brainwashing him." And being all this nonsense and stuff. And that's basically what he said. And this doctor wanted to be my primary care at that hospital and wanted to see me every once a week. After seeing and want to see how I'm doing on Zoloft. This was after this other doctor came into the room to check me out, to diagnose me, and I said on a scale of 1 to 10, how serious is your depression? He said, and I said, "What's depression when you want to hurt yourself?" And then I said 1,000,000. See, it started out 1,000,000, then every day when I wasn't taking antidepressant, it got 10% worse. How you taking that? And Dad's sleepover in the day of my birth, on the day of my birth, sleepover at the hospital, and then he started second guessing himself that he was wrong. And so he called Mom about this, and my mom said he must have been sleeping or imagining stuff and didn't notice. Remember? How you taking it? How am I making more sense than you did on this when you first told me this? And that's it.